In today's world, people are constantly forgetting the past and pushing forward without taking time to think before they act. History is bunk, as Henry Ford once said. Henry Ford said this, being an engineer and ready to move forward with the world and help us get out of an economic depression. But what do you think he would say today if we went back in time and told him that in the year 2000 through 2009, his company would slowly be going bankrupt and losing its reputation for being one of the world's greatest car companies? The depression has been planned. As you all know, we all learned that there was an economic cycle back in high school. This economic cycle has been around for years, and everybody just thinks, oh wow, great, we're going to be going into a depression. Oh wow, here's the recession. Nobody really cares and nobody tries to change it. Nobody cared because everybody just wanted to keep pushing forward with the world. We all wanted to try more new things. We all wanted to push forward with our science programs, push forward with our war programs, push forward with making more money. But you can't make more money and push forward with all these programs without having the money. Slowly and slowly we're going more and more bankrupt, and everybody's saying, oh wow, look, NASDAQ is up, the Dow is up. But that really doesn't mean anything, because in a couple more years we'll be going into another depression, and as they say, it's planned. We need to learn from our mistakes so that we don't make the same mistakes that our parents did. We need to study history and take our time to understand these planned programs and try and not to end up in the same position that we are today. So, yeah, I'm done.
I think, you know what though, that's where I put it. Oh, I thought you were up there. I was actually done planning in like 3 minutes. Yeah. I just went back through and practiced.
It's really hot out there though. You're playing the hall.
Seriously, do you invite me? Like, I'll seriously not go today. I'll take the answer.
God, that would have been a lot better. I know. I had all that Henry Ford stuff in my head.
I'll grant.
Wouldn't have been fair though.
It's perfect for me.
Prove it fine.
It's great. So we usually get a touch screen on it. I hate touch screen.
I like my touch screen.
The break all.
You guys are paying for this. Whatever.
All right, Jade, the opening is fine. You transition to the quote adequately, but I'm not sure exactly what your point is, and I think you need to set up the contents of the speech more. Once you get to the contents, it seems like you have a couple ideas that you want to talk about, but they're not developing very far, and you kind of go in a cycle. Speaking of cycles of depression, you kind of go in cycles in the discussion on that issue, and I'm not sure that you have illustrations that are proving your point. You just kind of repeat the same idea a couple times on that one issue. On presentation issues, your voice is fine, there's good variety there, it's paced about right, but you have virtually no gestures because your hands are occupied holding a notebook and a pen, which is really distracting. Your facial expressions, you look generally animated, your eye contact's okay, but again, because you have to look down frequently, I think it takes you out of the speech occasionally. Your body movement is a little awkward. You tend to stand in the one spot the whole time, and so it looks a little immobile. You're only up there for a couple of minutes. You finish the speech with my favorite, "Yeah, I'm done." So I don't really think that helps very much. I'd get the pen and the papers out of your hands and talk to us. You're doing a little more talking in front of us than talking to us, and that's a little problematic. All right, thank you.